Don't stop till everything's gone. Straight ahead, never turn around. Don't back up, don't back down.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Dog Pound Weekly. Today I have as my guest Tony Baldessar. Tony is our assistant linebacker coach and our director of football operations. And the first thing I'll have Tony do is tell a little bit about himself, his background, and how he came to Hiram as our director of football operations.
Thanks, Coach. Well, as Coach mentioned, my name's Anthony. I grew up on the west side of Cleveland, so I'm Northeast Ohio, born and raised, and I went to St. Edward High School. And after high school, I went on to Ohio University, and when I was actually at OU, I was an education major, and I was hoping to get into teaching and coaching. And I actually worked as a student volunteer for OU's football program, and it really introduced me and got me excited about what working at the collegiate level in football was all about. At the time, though, I got an opportunity that was outside of football for a job, and it seemed like it was too good to pass up, and I did that for a few years, and now I've kind of come back full circle to athletics. I'm getting my master's in coaching education, and this is my first year with the program.
Good. Are you enjoying it?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. This is 100% where I want to be. That was one of the things that we talked about when I first came on board was the direction of the program, and you can see that and be a part of it, and the energy levels here and the excitement, it really is what I want to be a part of, absolutely.
And Tony's done a great job. He's really done a good job of helping coach the inside and outside linebackers, and that's been fantastic. But what he's really been is my right-hand man as far as the administration of the program. Just everything involved with directing our program from the technical aspect of it, from going out and being a big part of our Gridiron Club, to setting up hotels and meals on the road and doing all the things that I don't necessarily like to do or have time to do. Tony does, and has really been a big factor in my mood around the season and things like that, but also my ability to be able to focus in on the players, the coaches, and really let the details lie to Tony. He's done a fantastic job. And, you know, he helped set up the Gridiron Club and has been a big part of that, and went out and sold advertisements and has just been fantastic in what we do and has been a big addition to our program. This week, we play Ohio Wesleyan University. Ohio Wesleyan is a very talented football team. They have a division scholarship quarterback, Division I, Division II, somewhere in there type of quarterback, Mason Espinosa. And they also have some big, tall wide receivers. Every wide receiver is at least 6'1", 6'2", 190 to 220 pounds. So they provide us with a big challenge on the offensive side against our defense. Defensively, they're a 4-3 football team. They have been very stout this year. We feel we have a good game plan going in. Coach Stanford feels very good about what we're doing, as does Coach Price and Coach Soltis as the coordinators. Defensively, they're led by 3 seniors that are 1, 2, 3 in tackles and are doing a fantastic job for them. As far as we're concerned, last week with the bye date, again, we talked about trying to compete and prepare for Ohio Wesleyan, and that's what we did. We had a great week of practice. Players got better fundamentally. They competed, and mentally they started shifting towards Ohio Wesleyan. And this week, even with the snow tomorrow and Friday possibly, we're excited about getting out and practicing and finishing up our game plans and getting ready to go. Injury bug has hit us hard this year. There's 11 players that at one point or another have started throughout the course of the year or planned on being starters that are injured right now. But what I like about this football team, and Tony has seen it too, I believe, is the fact that when someone gets hurt, someone else steps up. And they play a big role, and we go out and we compete and we put ourselves in positions right now to win football games. I just got done writing something that said we could easily be a 4-2 football team. Unfortunately, we're 2-4, but it's not indicative of this team from the standpoint that they're hanging together, they're battling, they're competing, and somebody's stepping up each week. Do you recognize that too?
Oh, absolutely. The guys have done a great job, and they really work well together as a team. And you can tell when that new person steps in, somebody else is there to help them get caught up to speed immediately.
Right. And we've seen that. We talked about it this morning in our coaching staff meeting and things like that, that everybody's really coming together. And it's important to see. I shared a quote with the team from Martin Luther King Jr. yesterday, that faith is taking that first step when you can't see the stairwell. And this team has taken the first step, and they still can't see. We're building to try to be a championship level team at Hiram College. In that championship level, we still can't see it, but we're taking steps every steps along the way, every day, every week, and we're excited to continue to do that. And it's amazing to see the faith that they have in each other, the faith that they have in this coaching staff, even with a 2-4 record at this point in time. Our game this Saturday will be a little bit chilly, might be a little bit wet. It's at 7 p.m. on Saturday night against a very good opponent in Ohio Wesleyan. We hope you can make it out to the game. The Gridiron will faithfully be out tailgating and things like that. And we hope that you can make it to the game. Enjoy the rest of your week, and hopefully we'll see you Saturday night.